Slim Jim Lumber, Slim Jim Lumber.
Indy Comix Review. Indy Comix Review. That's what we do.
Yo, what's up, world? What's up? It's your man, Slim Jim Longfoot, aka the GOAT, King of America. And we are here, baby. We are back for another episode of Indy Comix Review. Yo, if you want to get your books reviewed, all you gotta do is hit up UGI Studios ATL@gmail.com with the subject saying ICR. If you are an independent comic book creator and want to get your joints reviewed, that's all you gotta do, baby. That's all you gotta do. Here we are with episode 27, y'all. Episode 27 of Indy Comix Review. As I told y'all, we got 2 episodes coming this weekend. Today, of course, episode 27, and this Sunday will be episode 28 on June the 1st, which is the anniversary of the creation of my character, the Ultimate Gremlin. You know, I might just draw a picture of the Ultimate Gremlin this Sunday coming up. Meantime, between times, wait for people to come on up in here, make it do what it do, and does what it does, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? So we're getting ready to get into it in a second. Let me go check on my food. I just got to warming up my food. So, you know what I'm saying? Gotta have something good to eat. You know what I'm saying? When you're reading some good books, you feel me? When you're reading some good books. Who we got in the building? We got Stroll Garcia in the building. What's happening, Stroll Garcia? We got Junad Manzur in the building. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm doing good. We'll be right back. When I get right back, we will get started on checking out Black Spartans issues 1 through 4. And just to let y'all know, I've already read issue number 1. I read it the other day, and that's why I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do a review on all 4 of these books. I'm gonna reread issue number 1, check it out again. As y'all know, for those who are new to the series, Indy Comix Review, you know what I'm saying, this is my podcast series that I do here on my channel where I showcase independent comic books. You know what I'm saying, those who create their own books. You know what I'm saying, I of course have a great admiration and respect for, because I myself am an independent comic book creator, and so I love seeing other people's create their own stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it'd be so many people, hey, you know, we need to have, you know, the uncreatives out there be like, we need to have a black Goku or a black Superman or black Batman. Just create your own hero. You know what I'm saying? There are many heroes that you can create on your own. You don't have to race bend or gender bend heroes to your, you know what I'm saying, to appease you. Just make a new one. You know what I'm saying? All of them came out of thin air to begin with. Just make a new one. That's all you got to do. You know, that's my take on it, because, you know, I'm a creative person. I'm a creator. And so it's like, hey, instead of begging the establishment for them to make something to your liking, just make something to your liking. All you got to do is use that noggin between your ears and get down with it. You feel me? And so that is what I admire most definitely about all of us independent creators of all creeds, colors, and shapes, and everything in between. You know what I'm saying? And on these 2 next episodes, today and episode 28 this Sunday, we will be showcasing comic books from Blurred Comics, which is where both of these books are from. You can also check out their channel blurred.tv here on YouTube to see more about their creation. So I'm gonna be right back. Let me go get this food and then we're gonna get to it. You dig that part? And we are back. We're back, baby. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. We're back. Just to let y'all know, this, of course, has been brought to you by UGI Studios, comic book company based down here in the ATL. Spectacular is coming soon, y'all. Spectacular issue 1 is coming soon. We already have some books out, such as Dreamcatcher, which is a crossover book between the characters of Jelly Bean Dream, created by myself, and Body Jump is created by Alex Fernandez. Most definitely go check out this book right here. You can get the digital copy or the physical copy of Dreamcatcher. Also, we have Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1. Jelly Bean Dream issue number 1, created by myself, written by me, and drawn magnificently by Johnny Quest Gaming, who is the co-founder of UGI Studios, who has his own comics as well, such as The Force, which is out right now, The Force issue number 2, which you can get right now. If you get a digital copy of The Force issue number 2, you can get issue number 1 for free digitally as well. You dig? And Johnny Quest Gaming, who created The Force, he is also currently working on Savage Space Toast, his upcoming graphic novel, which is coming soon. And before that, Spectacular is on the way, y'all. Spectacular is on the way, baby. You dig that part? So now here we go. Without further ado, y'all, we ain't waiting no longer, baby. Let's go ahead and get it popping. So we have here, we got now, for those that don't know, you know what I'm saying, of course, when I review my the comics on here, when I review the comic books here on Indy Comix Review, what I do, you know what I'm saying, if I have a digital copy or if I have a physical copy, you know what I'm saying, I don't showcase the whole book. If you want to get the whole book, you got to go get the book yourself. You dig? If it interests you, if you see a book that interests you, then hey, go get that thing, you feel me? Hey, that's why I'm here reviewing the books, to pique your interest for those who of course are into comic books, man. And so that's what it is, and that's what it ain't. So now, once again, we're about to show this here. We about to show this thing here. What we are, of course, checking out. Here it is, y'all. If y'all can see it on the screen, there it is. This is Black Spartans. This is Black Spartans that we are getting ready to review. Black Spartans, issue number 1. We're doing issues number 1 through 4. And so get ready, y'all. Get ready. So that we're gonna be on a wild ride. As I said, I've already checked out issue number 1 already. Here's a note from the creator, Brandon Calloway. I'm gonna read this to y'all. After nearly 3 years of preparation and tweaking, Black Spartans is finally ready to be experienced by comic and manga lovers everywhere. This has been an extremely fun journey, and I only hope that you enjoy reading it as much as I enjoyed writing it. I also want to give a special thanks to my wife, Laura, and our 2 kids, Braylon and Baldwin. This would not be possible without their support. That's what's up, man. So here we have the writer and creator. This is the people who are behind this most spectacular book right here. Black Spartans. We have the writer and creator Brandon Calloway. Illustration, colors, and letters were done by Macchiato Studios. Editor and creative consultant Emilio Caldwell, and creative consultant 2923 Comics. So shout outs to the I hope I'm saying the name right, Macchiato Studios, for putting together the illustrations, colors, and letters of this Brandon Calloway created book right here. And so here's the first page right here. Get a chance to showcase y'all the first page. As I said, I've already read issue number 1, and issue number 1 was great, y'all. Issue number 1, just to review it, y'all, was dope in its introduction of, showcasing what the world is about, the power scaling of the world, and who looks to be the main character of the series, where he goes on, the journey. Like I say, I'm not going to show all of the book here. I'm going to bring it back down, and then, I'm going to show y'all the main character of the book real quick, or at least the main character of this first issue, who was introduced in this first issue. And so here we go right here. We meet him after he saves this man who is in the woods trying to get some food for his village. We meet him. Well, we don't actually get his name until the end, but we of course meet Lucy, who is a Yali, who is how he gets around. We get a chance to see him. I like the art. The art looks great, The art, looks fun. And it's very animated. It definitely got its animated moments, It reads just like, a manga would, It has its moments where, like when they are expressive in the art style is, like simplistic and whatnot, depending on the moods that is going on in the scene. So I definitely dig how it looks. The colors are dope. The colors are dope. And I from my first read, I didn't see any editing errors as far as like, the lettering goes and whatnot. And I myself, I ain't gonna lie to y'all, I be a stickler for lettering, lettering and editing of that such, because like that's something that I came into just watching, looking at as I grew up reading comic books. And when you saw error, especially back in the day of Marvel Comics, they used to give you quote unquote no prizes if you spotted an error or something like that in the books and whatnot. So those were the things that they were doing in Marvel Comics as you grew up. Fun interactive stuff, between the readers and the creators of the books. So that part. And so now, as I said, I'm going back to checking this out. Like I said, I've already read the first issue. I haven't looked at any of the rest of the issues yet. But as I stated, but this was a great introduction to, the guy, the main character of the book. The colors are, chill. They're, the palette is nice. You got your it's basically cell shaded. The coloring style is cell shaded. So you got your flat colors, you have your darks and your lights, and like I say, you have your scenes like this scene right here. Like I say, when it comes to like a comedic scene, an expressive scene as far as comedy goes, and you can see the low detail expressions, just like manga books, when they're going, if you watch manga anime, what I'm talking about, the expressive details, how they just bring it simply down to just that simple expression and whatnot. So that's cool right there how they do that. I like that. And so you can understand, when they get into their expressive modes, in the book. So and so like I say, the colors are very expressive. They got some expressive colors, and I see, the effects that they have, of course, going on with it, with the blur tool, showcasing action with the speed lines, And so I like how he summons his sword. That's cool. How he summons his sword, and the people who he was with, they had their doubts in whether or not he was really about that life, and say he showed them real quickly, like that he about that life. Once it came into play, on how he got down with it. You feel me? And so his name is Balbino. I hope I'm saying his name right, Balbino Agnar. That is the name of this character that we was introduced to. His name is Balbino Agnar. And so here's a shot of him, of course, introducing himself, by name to the couple that he was spending the night with. And so this is basically the beginnings of his journey on to becoming hopefully a most legendary hunter. So that's what we're seeing the beginnings of, as far as him going out, striking out on his own and wanting to create his own guild. And so with that being said, issue number 1 was great. I thought issue number 1 was great introduction to this character, and also the world that he's in as well. And so we have okay. All right, so it gives you a rundown of the Black Spartans. And so here we are now. Now we're on to chapter 2, y'all. We are now on to chapter 2. Here's the cover for it. Here's the cover for chapter 2 of the Black Spartans, y'all. Here it is. We have the character, of course, that we was introduced to in the first book. The first book in issue number 1, aka chapter 1. Got another character there with him, a woman, and got that creature in the background. We're gonna find out what's happening here. So just to show y'all a little peek, here we go again. This is a note from the creator Brandon Calloway in chapter 2. Thank you for continuing to follow along with Balbino. As he builds his hunter guild, this still remains an extremely fun journey for me to write, and I hope you continue to enjoy it as much as I enjoy writing it. That part. The same people involved. Let's see, we have writer and creator Brandon Calloway, illustration, colors, and letters Macchiato Studios, editor and creative consultant Emilio Caldwell, and publisher is Dark Moon Comics, which since then they've changed their name to Blurred Comics, as I mentioned earlier. Blurred Comics is who is going on right now. Hold on for a minute. Let me see. Let's see. Or all right, y'all. Here we go. Let's see how the first page looks. And this is gonna be my first time watching it. Checking out page 1. Page 1. That's a great establishing shot right there. The bright moon, and it's nighttime. Got a castle up there and a pathway, and we got some daggone demons down there. We got some hella fire looking demons. Like, this is a bad idea. Like, brilliance often emerges from bad ideas. That is true. That's a bar for you right there. That is definitely a bar for you. Brilliance often emerges from bad ideas. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes a bad idea might be that one to get you off and popping. And so now we about to bring this back down, showed y'all the establishing page right there. And so now y'all about to see me sip on some V8 energy, baby. V8, sponsor your boy. Sponsor your boy, V8 energy. This daggone pomegranate blueberry off the chain. Sponsor your boy, V8. I'm going, hey, we're gonna do a shout to this. V8, sponsor your boy. Can you please sponsor your boy? Sponsor your boy, V8. Ooh. Oh, that's so good. I only got 2 on today. I wish I could have got like 6 of them. But I get some more next time. All right, back to this book. Oh, that's so good. Shout out to my friend Michelle for introducing me to those. Let's see. Hecate. Harpy Queen. She's a harpy.
I've always known you to be reckless, Shutting Doji.
Oh yeah, I don't know. She might sound sexy. I don't know, but she looks like she sounds like the way I would make her sound.
But today it appears you have a death wish.
Let me quit. Yeah, I do voices too. Yeah. Voices in my head. Yeah. Shooting Doji King. Yeah, you do like a honey food, most definitely. I certainly don't intend to be ruled by you. So I'm not like my brother was. He wanted to rule over all the demons. Okay. I definitely love the art. The art style is freaking dope. The art style is dope, and the colors are nice. I can imagine how this looks in print. I know it looks great in print, especially if they use some glossy paper. You know, that glossy paper, y'all. That glossy paper had your stuff looking like, ooh wee. You feel me? She like, nah, bro. She like, nah, I know what you want. I like this whole interaction going on between these two demon factions. I'm digging this. Dang. Oh, they come on. I'm about to say, dang, I ain't bring no spoon. Yeah, I actually ate spoon with a rice with a spoon there. Shout out to Elevate with Burn, team spoon. But I'm still team fork, baby. Here go a fork right here. And get a little bit of that in real quick, y'all. I know it's something also. I'm looking at these pages right here. This is what I do with my books for those, you know what I'm saying? Call it what you want. I call it a pro tip. I guess you can call it a pro tip, you know what I'm saying? I guess I consider myself a pro, but I'm an indie creator, you know what I'm saying? Like when you're creating your pages, y'all. Let's say you have your effects. Y'all can see the effects coming off in the space in between the panels. You know, you can see like the glowing effects that's coming from off of the glowing effects that they put, you know what I'm saying, as far as a highlight and stuff. If you want it to come outside of the panel, like up there at the top, down here at the bottom, and over here, if you want it to come out of the panels, that's all up to you. It's your creative choice if you want to do that. But if you are trying to, keep it as uniform as possible, keep everything within the panel, like if you happen to just come, have that going on, you know what I'm saying, and just take you some black and go over it, you know what I'm saying, like make you a border and go over it. Look, I know their panels aren't completely straight. Like, I don't know if that was intentional for them to be a little, slanted, or if they meant to make them straight. I'm not for certain. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, slanted panels are a choice. Slanted panels are a choice. So if that wasn't a choice, then that's what's up. But just my own thing. Like, if you want to take away that stuff, like the glowing effects outside of the panels, you know what I'm saying, just go over it with some black. Sometimes I know, people might be on deadline depending on how they do their books, you know what I'm saying. Some people might be on deadline and be rushing doing things and might have overlooked it. Somebody might have missed that if that was a mistake or whatever like that, little stuff like that. And me being an editor, me being the cleanup man on pages, not only an artist but also a cleanup man on pages, stuff that other books that I'm involved in that I might not be the artist on, whether I'm the writer or whatever. Especially if I'm the writer, if it's my own project, I definitely am gonna make sure that everything's everything, because we small but we big, though, you dig. So just those little things like that. And when I look at books, not only independent books but professional books as well, you look at all of the things that make a book, because one thing that is so amazing about creating a comic book, there are so many different ways to create a comic book. You can draw a book completely in pencil. You can draw a comic book completely in pencil and print it. You can draw a book just pencils and inks. You can draw a book just pencils and colors, which we've done before. Our very first book we did, The Adventures of Pimpy and Strong, was penciled in and was colored over. Jenny Quest Gaming would tell y'all he would never do that again, but he did have some good pencils to go over, because that book came out pretty nice. Especially considering it was basically digitally inked. So went over the pencils and whatnot. Will we do that again? No, them days like that is over. But yeah. So just a couple of little tidbits on that tip there. But I like pausing, letting everybody know who may be comic book creators or may be thinking about creating a comic book, or those who are already comic book creators. Just letting y'all know my opinion on, because I'm up here reading the books and I'm reviewing them, and sometimes I might stop to be like, oh, misspelled word, but I try not to hark over misspelled words, even though I hate misspelled words, especially y'all who always get two and two wrong, and there and there, and you're and your, like, come on, y'all. But I understand everybody don't care about words like I do, so I understand. But anyway, let me get back to this thing here. So pull this back down, and we're gonna get back to the book now. All right. Ooh, she ain't playing one. She said, "Do not mistake my grace for compliance. If you return here, it will be your last day." She ain't playing with. Okay, dang. But he's so menacing looking, boy. He is so. He might just be regularly smiling, but since he's a demon, he just looks freaking evil smiling. So I don't know. He looks so evil smiling. He might just be normally smiling, but that part. All right, let's see. All right, so now we return to our guy who we met in the last book. See where he's at. Oh, they twins? Yeah, they gotta be twins. So both of them dudes look exactly alike. We don't need the help of hunters. Evidently, you probably do. She said, "Single hunter is no use to us." Oh, there might be the spot. Yeah, there might be the spot. They can't really take the city over. The Harpies we're talking about. I won't underestimate me. All right. You know, like I just got here on this long journey, and I gotta stay up all night now. Genesis War, nice. No, they're right. Oh, snap. Dang, did he just get, oh, wow. That boy just got taken. And that boy got straight scooped up while he was sleeping. Yo. Man, she ain't nothing to play with. And she fired well. I like this shot of her right here. This character we was introduced to right here, Devonta is her name. Who's in the city that Babino was at. I feel like he might have went with them. They might have grabbed him because he on their side. I don't know. I'm just getting that vibe real quick. I could be wrong, though. I could be wrong. I'm getting that vibe. He could be a betrayer. But they just scooped him up like that. Like, why did they scoop him up specifically unless that was meant for them to scoop him up, get him while they were going to take over the kingdom? I don't know. I'm getting that vibe. That's just me, though. She like, we end this rampage and slice. Oh, nice. Say, we've been waiting for you all, really? I've been waiting for her, huh? Which means Hey. Hmm. Again, too. Okay. So maybe I was wrong. Okay. So that's what it was. Maybe just. I'm still feeling the vibe though. I don't know. Hmm. Well, there's my first edit. Like I say, it happens because we're all human. You feel me? It happens because we're all human. In this, if y'all see it, over here where she's saying, where she's talking, Devonta is talking. She says, allow me to join you guild. Saying obviously she meant that, it was supposed to say your guild, but somebody forgot the R. So when you're doing, at least this is how I do it. How I make sure we go through all the edits. What you do, especially when you're a letterer, if you're a letterer, what you want to do is make sure that before you letter, make sure the script has no errors in it. Make sure, like, depending on who you are, if you're the writer and not the editor, or whatever the case, if there are any, of course, confer with the writer to make sure what words are supposed to be spelt a certain way. Like, say for instance, if she was speaking slang and was like, "Hey, let me join your guild," your guild instead of your guild. You feel me? Which yo, you would say, "Yo, let me join your guild." You feel me? If that person, talks like that, if their, vernacular is like that, let me join your guild, son. You feel me? Something like that. But well, obviously, let me join you guild. That was the error because they forgot the R to make it your. But and stuff like that. But as far as that go, make sure to limit errors in the speech. Make sure that your script is tight. Make sure your script is A1. It's edited. It's edited to the max. If your script is edited to the max, then guess what? As you as a letterer, all you have to do is copy and paste. You feel me? And that's what makes it completely and utterly freaking easy as crap. If your script is already tight A1, all you gotta do is copy and paste. Yeah. So all you gotta do is copy and paste. And you in there. I wish Johnny Quest Gaming was here. Let's see if I can get him up in here. Let's hit him up. Johnny Quest Gaming, who, of course, is a part of UGI Studios. But yeah, I'm liking where the story is going. This was a great second issue. The introduction of another character who is, of course, joining his guild. He said, "You got it. Welcome to the guild. Please don't do that kneeling thing again. It's a little weird." That's what's up. It's like, hey, I want you on my guild, but you gotta do all that kneeling though. It's weird. Oh, that's what's up. He said, "What's up with you guys and kneeling?" It's like it's a sign of respect you ungrateful fool. Hold on for a minute, y'all. Let me blow my nose real quick. Y'all don't want to hear all that, and especially see all that. So here we go. All right, we back up in this thing. But yeah, this is definitely a great read, y'all. It's definitely a great read. And from what I saw, looking at Blurred TV's page the other day, Brandon Calloway, the writer of this series, he is a big fan of One Piece, which I saw him being quoted, him saying that it's like the greatest manga ever, greatest anime ever. I don't know if he's a fan of the manga as well. Quite sure he's a fan of the anime that has like 5 billion episodes and counting. Very soon. Yeah, because y'all both can't ride them forever with Lucy forever. So that was the end of issue number 2, y'all. Chapter 2 of Black Spartans was definitely dope. We got introduced to a new character. You know what I'm saying? A new character who is now involved in the series. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. That was a great the book. I definitely view that as the most awesome episode. I mean, that's what it felt like. It felt like a great episode. You feel me? It was definitely it gave a little bit more lore as to what was going on amongst the demon factions out there, the different factions of demons, and introducing us to a kingdom that was under duress. You know what I'm saying? Because they had been getting, you know what I'm saying, some heavy attacks as of late, but they was able to thwart that off. You know what I'm saying? Once again, the writing was definitely awesome. The writing was awesome. Kudos to Brandon Calloway, the creator of the series. Kudos to UGI Studios, who did, everything else. You know what I'm saying? The art, colors, and lettering. You know what I'm saying? Saw a couple of, well, it was really just one error in the script. You know what I'm saying? You instead of your, but outside of that, you know what I'm saying, it was gravy. You feel me? And like I say, you gonna go through stuff like that because you know what I'm saying. I mean, even professional comic books have errors. So you know what I'm saying. It's all about who is on the job to catch them because now we live in a world where a lot of people, you know what I'm saying. Stuff might slide by. Not that it's being slidden by on purpose, but stuff might slide by because you doing stuff so fast, and And that's why I try, even if I edit like 3 or 4 times, I dad gonna be getting ready to press. Okay, it's over. I'm done. And the next thing I know, one to just pop out of nowhere. I'd be like, "Wait, where you come from? I didn't see you at first." And then I gotta go through the whole thing and make sure I done seen everything. You know what I'm saying? And then what I'm saying. If I can enlist somebody else to help edit, then I can do that as well. But on my end, what I'm saying, as far as what I have going on, I'm the editor in chief, so to speak. I'm the head in charge. But yeah, Black Spartans issue number 2 is freaking dope, y'all. And so now we get ready to head on over to issue number 3. Here's a thank you at the end of issue number 2. Shout outs once again to Dark Moon Comics, who are now known as Blurred Comics, for making this series right here. Black Spartans, I'm not for certain when they came out with these books. They may have came out with them probably within the past year or two when they came out with Black Spartans. And so here we are now, y'all. Here we are, Black Spartans chapter 3. Here's the cover for it. Here's the cover. It looks slightly like a different artist. I'm not for certain if this is going to be the same artist that's in the book, because I'm not for certain who the artist is in this series. But here we go. We got another note from Brandon Calloway starting off issue number 3, y'all. Note from the creator, Brandon Calloway. Thank you for continuing to follow along with Balbino as he builds his Hunter Guild. This still remains an extremely fun journey for me to write, and I hope you continue to enjoy it as much as I enjoy writing it. So once again, we of course have the people who put this together, writer and creator Brandon Calloway, the illustration, colors, and letters by IS Studios, editor and creative consultant Emilio Caldwell, and the publisher Dark Moon Comics. As I mentioned, they are now known as Blurred Comics. Shout outs to them as well. Shout outs to the whole shebang, you dig. Is looking, I can't tell for certain right now off the top. It looked like it might be the same artist, but it's all Macchiato Studios. So since I don't know who the individual artist is, but Macchiato Studios is still behind the art of chapter 3. I like the way that sun look up there, y'all. See the sun like coming up, and like how it's hitting that bottom cloud right there on the far right. I like how that looks right there. If y'all can see where my arrow is, see where the arrow is at. Like I like how that looks right there. That looks real good right there. That looks real good. I like how that looks. They did that nice with the coloring on that. That's real nice. And how it's getting light on top of Lucy's head. Lucy, she's a Yali. That's Balbino's steed that he rides, basically. Yeah, I'm liking the colors in that first panel. That's real nice, real nice. So we have him and Devonta, Devonta, I believe that was her name, who we making issue number 2, chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? Starting off the nice scene right there. Nice scene. I dig that. Good scene right there. Good establishing shot on that first panel. And like I say, we're going to check out the first page, and then I'm going to get back to it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fast reader, y'all. So when it comes to reading, I'm a fast reader. It'll take me like 500 years to read a book, But once again, of course, I also like, the black in between panels, the art on black pages, that's what I tend to like as well. Like, traditionally, of course, growing up, I'm an 80s baby, 80s kid, 90s teenager, 2000s teenager for less than a year. But I do love black pages. I love black pages, like in both of these books right here, we got black pages, either black pages or full pages. Jelly Bean, in my Jelly Bean Dream books, I like black pages. Black pages just look good. It look a little sexy, it gives it a real nice little, like a little cinematic thing. You feel me? It makes it feel, I don't know, it makes it feel like more than just a regular comic book. You feel me? It gives it that more graphic novel. Like when you think graphic novels, you thinking, with the black pages, you feel me? That part. But so let me finish scrolling through this first page, and then I'm gonna bring it back down. Let's see. Okay, all right. I ain't think she could cook either. I ain't even gonna lie. And she like, just because my mother is a queen doesn't mean I didn't learn the basics. Hey, that's what's up. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know, I mean, I don't know. I would have probably thought that too, because you know she seems like such a warrior, a warrior, like, you know what I'm saying. But then again, if you're a warrior, you need to know how to survive and be out here. You know what I'm saying, out here. You know what I'm saying, in the field. You feel me? But you know, I mean, like her mom is a queen, so essentially she is a princess. I mean, she's a warrior princess. Hey, she's Xena, yo. She's Xena in this thing. Xena, warrior princess. You did. She a warrior princess in this thing. Just like Diana, just like Princess Diana, aka Wonder Woman. She's a warrior Amazon princess. So, you know, there you go. A warrior Amazon princess / goddess in this thing, you dig? So yeah, that part. But okay, so yeah, so now about to head on to the next page. You know what I'm saying? Here you go, my famous warrior stew. Okay, all right. I hope it's good. Oh, dang. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with strengthening your body, but dang, your food gotta have some taste now. Come on, girl. That boy, some food is calling his name. That mug got that stink going on. All right. And he's like, nah. Davanita. I don't know why I said Davanta. I'm just now noticing that I between the N and the T. Davanita. Wait. Oh, excuse. Oh, wait. Hold on. Oh, that's a Y. Is that a Y? Okay, that's a Y. I thought that was a V. Oh, so Dayanita. Okay, that's a D-A-Y. Okay, I thought that was D-A-V at first. Okay, Dayanita. Dayanita. Okay, I'm gonna just call her Day. D-A-I. Day Anita. And then the last part of her name is Anita. Shout out to all the Anitas I know. Boss Lady Latanya, aka Anita. My friend Bridget's mama, Anita. I think I know another Anita too. I think my friend Keisha's name, her mama name Anita too, I think, if I remember correctly. But yeah. Well, I'm gonna just call her Day for short. Oh, he tearing this thing up though. He ain't even playing. I know, right? Exactly. She might be one while you talking. Mm. Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. We'll never be the strongest skill like that. Ooh, skill. I like that sound effect for the archers for the arrows flying through there. Skill. That sound that I like that. Skew. I like that. Good sound effect. For them. I will probably thought like, but I like that. I like that. Good sound effect for the arrows going through the air, especially if they like boom. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, she was probably gonna get got. Had they not been there, they would have got her. Cause I don't even think they was after them. They probably gonna get her. Okay. But just so y'all can see, we've been introduced to another character here, by the name of Amari. Sweet Juice, Sweet Juice. What's up? You in the streets busy? What you doing in them streets? What you doing on a Friday night in them streets? You better take your little self back to the house. Take your juice and tail back to the house, Juice. Sweet Juices after Leisure Life in the building. What's happening? She said, hey to the chat and said, please be sure to thumbs up. Hey, you dig? You understand me? That part, sweet juice in the building. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? As I was about to say, y'all, yeah, we've been introduced to another character in this book right here in this series, Black Spartans, that we are of course reading. We are right now checking out chapter 3 of Black Spartans. We are reviewing Black Spartans issues 1 through 4, chapters 1 through 4. You know what I'm saying? And so yeah, once again, yeah, that's what we own. That's what we own, baby. That's what we own. And so that's what we bees at. That's what we bees at. So yeah, it's dope so far. Like this has definitely been a dope read. Shout out to Brandon Calloway, who has definitely put together a great series right here. You know what I'm saying? Thus far, you know what I'm saying? Two out of two, two out of two. You know what I'm saying? I could recommend as I am currently reading this third chapter right here. So yeah, so let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. The next morning, I'll head into town and get some supplies before we go to our next job. I heard that right. You feel like, hey, I know I'm a bad cook. What's happening? I see, right, this town. Okay, word is like that. Same face, friend. All right, let's get it. Rise, Otakamaru! Rise, new. That part. Would have been Dolores in the house. Dolores in the house. Ooh, watch your mouth. Dolores in the building. What's happening, Dolores? We up in here. We are currently reading Black Spartans. We're reading chapters 1 through 4 of Black Spartans. I am right now currently looking at chapter 3 of Black Spartans. You know what I'm saying? Awesome series so far. Shout out to Brandon Calloway, the creator of this Indy Comix series right here. We are currently checking it out. That part. Let's see. Yeah, that was what I was saying, guys, from last night. All right, no point trying to talk it out. You know what I'm saying? At least try to pull up a fight around. Oh yeah, they ain't even playing. Ooh, loose again now. Cracks who I like. Yeah, I like the effects. The effects look good. The sound effects look dope. So, oh dang, got in the back. Like that swoosh. Yeah, swoosh. Yeah, that's what's up. Shoot. Oh, man, got Lucy. Oh, man, they coming. Lucy! This way. Oh, I don't trust her. I don't know. I hope she's trustworthy. You feel it? Dang, that's messed up. Dang. That's messed up, man. Oh, man. Right. That part. Most definitely on a beat down. Most definitely on a beat down. Yeah, Brandon, you crafting a great story, my man. You crafting a great story here. Definitely digging it, man. Yeah, let's go. Let's get it. Oh, that boy got a nice sick armor. That armor is sick. Let me show y'all that armor real quick. Yeah, that armor kind of sick with it. Brandon the Palm Beach in the building. What's going on, man? We're right now currently reading Black Spartans issues 1 through 4. I'm currently watching chapter 3. Shots of Rye! Brandon of Palm Beach said, hey, buddy. And Shasa said, just a quick drive-by. I will catch the replay. Hey, you already know what I'm about to do. Shasa ride with them too. Baby. What?
I got plenty money. Yeah. That part. Thank you very much.
Hey, Shasa ride with it, baby. Shasa ride with it. Hey, appreciate it, Shasa ride. Mwah. Blessings and salutations of greatness and manifestations of greatness on to you. You did. Most definitely. Once again, shout out to Shasa ride. Brandon said I'm having problems with the Bluetooth in the rental car. You can't hear me or watch it. Okay, Brandon. Well, just come in on the replay, bro. It's all gravy, man. Appreciate you for sliding on through, man. Put it right here. Appreciate you for sliding through, B. Oh, it's definitely. So right now we are, of course, once again checking out chapter 3 of our Black Spartans 1 through 4. All right, y'all, getting back to it. I forget what we call, man. Vice Cancer sounds like someone where they were beat down from me. That's what I'm talking about. You feel me? Dang. Oh yeah, they've been tearing her up. 1 down, 2 to go. All right, then. That's how you feel, bro. Oh man, they've been tearing her up, bro. Oh snap! Dang, that was the end. I didn't know we was at the end already. Dang. So that's how we ended part 3, chapter 3, y'all. Okay. So that's how we ended chapter 3. Okay. So all right. So wait, is that it right there? Okay, hold on for a minute. So this is the most recent cover right here. Okay, so here we go. So all right, here is the most recent cover, y'all. This is the cover to chapter 4 of Black Spartans. Here it is. Here go the cover. So now as I told y'all, Dark Moon Comics is now Blurred Comics, and this is the cover to chapter 4 of Black Spartans, y'all. This is actually the first art that I saw of Black Spartans when I first came across their Instagram page. So here is the cover for chapter 4, Black Spartans. We got B. Calloway and C. Gutierrez down here. So I want to see Gutierrez is the artist of this next chapter. I'm not for certain yet, but we about to find out. But as y'all can see here, the art is sick. That art is sick for the cover. So I'm not for certain if this cover artist is going to be the art on the inside, but we about to find out though. But this is chapter 4 of Black Spartans, y'all. And so we got a note from the creator, Brendan Calloway. He said, thank you for taking the time to read Black Spartans. The action picks up in this chapter is Dianita attempts to prove she is worthy of the title of vice captain. Hey, all right then. Writer and creator, Brendan Calloway. Illustrations and letters is Caesar Gutierrez. All right. So in this one we have artists that we can praise on their art. So he does the illustrations and letters in the book, Caesar Gutierrez. So in the publisher, Blurred Comics. So here we go, y'all. And yep, okay, all right. So the person who is doing the cover, the same person who did the cover is going to be doing the artwork on the inside. So we got a change of art. Macchiato Studios, shout out to Macchiato Studios for doing issues 1 through 3, chapters 1 through 3. Now we have a new art style for the 4th issue. So we about to go to the first page, see what the first page looks like for chapter 4 of Black Spartans, and it looks freaking phenomenal. So all right, so there we go. We got Day and Balbino right there. You know, she like, are you ready? And he like, always. Yeah, they ready. You know what I'm saying? They ready to rock and roll now. You know what I'm saying? They got new art in the building. You know what I'm saying? They out here. You know what I'm saying? I definitely love the old art, but this art is freaking clean right here. You can already see it's about to be a whole different situation about to go down now. It's about to go down major. So woo, rampage of the Kraken. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I'm already on the second page. I'm sorry. Okay, so that was the first page. So I ain't gonna, like I say, I ain't gonna show y'all too much right there. But yeah, that first page, yeah, it definitely establishes like, yeah, we coming in strong right now. We coming in strong with this new art. You feel me? We coming in strong. So let me pull me back up here. And so here we go. Issue number 4 begins, and so yeah, it's already giving yeah, we on some, you know what I'm saying, we coming strong with it, you know what I'm saying. Definitely got the cell shading down pack on this new art style, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, I should really be focused on me. Okay, oh yeah, he ain't playing. Yeah, they ain't playing. Yeah, they ain't playing. Okay, they ain't playing. Gutierrez putting his stank on this thing right here. You should get them to your mint before they bleed to death. Those 2 monsters, I gotta let the captain know. Find that vice captain, he's all yours. Alright then. We came right to us. You got a cell ready for you next to your friend. I like the effects that they got going on here. I'm not too crazy about the lettering, but it's bold, so you know it's readable. But I don't know, it's just me myself. I you know, like, even though we all grew up on all caps lettering, me myself personally, I like using, you know, like regular lettering on mine, and you know, but once again, like I say, there is no one way to make a comic book. Whichever way, you know what I'm saying, you choose to make it, you make it. And the fact that you can make it, that's the most amazing thing right there. I'm definitely loving the art on this joint right here. Is damn show clean, you feel me? Yeah, sure, like the ambush people, don't you? No mercy among hunters. Oh, I like that shot right there. That's a dope shot right there. Oh, but that boy ain't about to play with you. Okay, I had enough of you two. You know what I'm saying? You know, well, you know, you wide open. Oh, you think? That was a dope shot right there. I got to show y'all that shot right there. Hold on for a minute. I got to show. Oh, you can hear me now, Brandon? Cool. That's what's up. We are right now currently checking out chapter 4 of the book Black Spartans. Shout outs to Brandon Calloway, who is the creator of Black Spartans. We are looking at chapter 4 right now with our new artist on it. Caesar Gutierrez. He is the new artist. He's the artist of chapter 4. The first 3 chapters were done by UGI Studios, and this fourth book is done by the artist Caesar Gutierrez, and he's doing a fantastic job. I love this shot right here. The main character right there, Balbino, he's throwing one of these guild members at each other. They're right now going against this guild who has taken over this city and has captured another hunter who they met the previous night, thinking that hunter that they captured was with them, since, you know, they shared, you know, a meal together, and, you know, tried to ambush her that night, and, you know, they stopped that from happening. And so they, you know, took her thinking that you know, thinking that they was going to come for their guild mate, which she's not their guild mate, but most likely will end up being their guild mate, especially if they come and rescue her, which that's what they're in the process of doing right now, to rescue her and liberate this city of this little corrupt guild right here. And so now we getting ready to pull the page back down. Once again, shout outs to Brandon Calloway and Blurred Comics. Definitely putting y'all foot in on this book right here. Today, this is, of course, episode 27 of Indy Comix Review. We will be doing another episode of Indy Comix Review this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, y'all. So be ready for that. Now, take a nap for a minute. Oh, yeah, I love that shot. That's freaking dope. That took you long enough. Oh, really? Man, you better quit flexing on me. Someone that can handle someone like you. Guess I have to put you two down myself. Rice. Argus. All right, come on with it. Yeah, you must be about this. You're fighting me. No, she like, let's see what a vice captain can do. Right, that part. Oh yeah, hey, don't have too much fun. Well, you picked the wrong one to piss off. All right, then come on with it then. Yeah, I'm loving the arc on this. Yeah, it's fire. It's fire. This is embarrassing, vice cap. Ooh, told you embarrassing, boy. You like you can't do nothing. You ain't got nothing. Ooh, ooh. And going in with the lettering work. Lettering work. Yeah, this. Yeah, they went in right there. Oh shit. Well, that was easy. Dang, what you do to him? Ooh. Well, they ain't playing no games on this one right here. Oh, this might be worthwhile after all. Oh, okay then. He ready to come with it. Oh yeah, Caesar went ham on this book right here. Boom. Yeah. She like, this is what I've been waiting on. Show me what you got. She like, don't hold back, bro. Show me what you got. All right. You should feel honored to see this much of my power. Okay. They ain't playing. And he is growing again. Yeah. Vice captain for the Guild of Cowards. Nice. Okay, that's how Lucy look in this style now. All right, we see how Lucy look now. Refugee camp. All right then. That's what's up. All right. All right. Months. Oh, you lucky they left him alive. Oh yeah. Chapter 5 gonna be fire. Chapter 5 gonna be fire. Chapter 5 gonna be fire. Brandon the Palm Beach in the building. He said, "You're a fast reader. I can tell by your eyeballs are moving like crazy." I don't even know how they be looking for me. I just be like, yo, chapter 5 is gonna be fire, y'all. Chapter 5 is gonna be fire. So with that being said, I definitely recommend, if you are a fan of comics, if you are a fan of fantasy, you know what I'm saying, if you are a fan of just some good action and comedy, you know, relief, if you like just good storytelling, Black Spartans is definitely where it's at. And you know what I'm saying, like I give my honest reviews when I review these comic books, these indie comic books. And so most definitely, the only thing I wasn't really crazy about in issue number 4, in chapter 4, was the lettering, as far as the lettering, the words, you know, the words and the word balloons. I wasn't really crazy about that font that they used for it. If they use that font again, that's what's up. If they don't, I would love to see them use a different font for it. I wasn't really crazy about that font. But outside of that, the new artist that took over out on issue number 4, on chapter 4, is freaking amazing. He did a phenomenal job on the artwork, and the writing, of course, was already good and spectacular. You know what I'm saying? I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how issue 5 plays out. It's definitely a good series, y'all. So if y'all want to check them out, you can find them on YouTube as well. Blurred TV. They're on YouTube. Their name is in the description of this right here, in this, y'all know what I'm talking about, in this video right here, in this episode. The name of their YouTube channel is in there. As a matter of fact, let me put it in the chat real quick. I'm putting in the chat just so y'all will see as well. Hold on for a second. So go ahead and put that up in there as well. Here they are. So y'all can check them out. All right, there we go. And they are, y'all. YouTube.com/@BlurredTVOfficial. Most definitely check them out, y'all. Most definitely check them out. Yeah, Black Spartans 1 through 4, y'all, was all 4 chapters was an amazing read, y'all. You know what I'm saying? We was introduced to the 3 guild members thus far, you know what I'm saying, of this new guild. You know what I'm saying? We also got in this issue one of the big purpose of Balbino, the main character that we was introduced to in issue number 1, in chapter 1, as to why he wants to create a guild. So most definitely, if you love RPGs, MMOs, if you play, you know what I'm saying, World of Warcraft, or if you like good storytelling, you know what I'm saying, a good journey tale, most definitely check out Black Spartans, y'all. Black Spartans is amazing. Shout outs once again to Brandon Calloway, the creator of Black Spartans. I will also be reviewing another Brandon Calloway created book this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We will be reviewing Michael issue number 1. So most definitely go check that out, y'all. Shout outs once again to Brandon Calloway. Shout outs to Macchiato Studios, who did the art on issues 1 through 3, chapters 1 through 3, and Cesar Gutierrez, who did the amazing art on chapter 4. So most definitely, if y'all would like to know more about, once again, like I say, y'all want to know more about this series right here, you know what I'm saying, definitely go check them out. YouTube.com/@BlurredTVOfficial. Most definitely. Brandon the Palm Beach, and again, always good to see you too as well, my man. It's 7:24 p.m. right now on this Friday, the 30th of May, 2025. Shout out to everybody who was in the building. Estrella Garcia, Junad Manzo, Junad 2005, Sweet Juices After Leisure Life, Dolores, Shasa Ride with the 2 she dropped, Brandon of Palm Beach, and that's everybody who was in the building. I appreciate y'all once again. Stay blessed up, all right, y'all. Y'all know what to do. Live life till you die and manifest greatness. If you want to see another episode of Indy Comix Review, like I said, next episode is on the 28th. Excuse me, not the 20th, but the first is episode 28 on the 1st of June, this Sunday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. With that being said, I'm gone, y'all. One love.
Indy Comix Review. Indy Comix Review. That's what we do.
Live